dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast. Brother, we're talking about Collision, July 19, 2025, Nigel, Tony, and Colt Cabana on commentary. I was like, oh, Colt, how have you been, bruh? This was a fun show. I'm getting to the podcast a little bit late because I had a crazy weekend. I know that Slammiversary just happened. You had a lot of crazy things. AJ Styles showing up. Trick retaining the TNA championship. JC Jane winning the women's knockout championship. I was like, what the fuck? Bruh. Yeah, so a lot of things on the show. I was going to review it and watch it, but I just been consuming so much wrestling as of late. I feel myself getting in that bubble again, so I'll probably watch it later. I know that Bubba Ray Dudley says Team 3D versus the Hardy Boys one more time at Bound for Glory. I was like, oh, okay, let's run it back then. Talk about running it back. We start the show off here with Collision with Dustin Rhodes. He's the new TNT champion. You know, big moment for him. He's in there with Tony Schiavone and everything like that, and he gets emotional. He says, Dad, I wish you were here. But he gets interrupted by this, should have been the new TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher. Yeah, I was like, all right, I love Dustin Rhodes. I really do, but he's sort of just one note. And son of a bitch, and, I'm proud of him, man. I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it should have been Kyle Fletcher with that championship. Just me. But, of course, Kyle says some stuff. This is the Rhodes, and they get in a big old fight. So, this is what's next. Next pay-per-view is August 24th, Forbidden Door. We go to Ricochet versus AR Fox. This was fun. Ricochet and AR Fox. You can't go wrong with AR Fox and Ricochet. They both are similar in style, I would say. So you're going to get a good show. And I love me some AR Fox. I just wish we do something. I remember when they gave him the swerve and then then nothing happened. Then we go Mox Cult. They attack Colt Cabana. I was like, oh, they hang him with a chain. Moxley is still pissed off losing his championship, so that was crazy. He just attacked Colt Cabana. Then this weird Chris Statlander and Yuta thing, I just don't get it. After they attack Colt Cabana, going back, and Chris is there. But Chris hears Yuta and his Mox Cult. It's whatever. She's just like, yeah, I have to fight. Megan Bain versus Mello here. No one ringside, nothing like that. Still wasn't enough for Tay to get the win over Megan Bain, because Megan Bain's a beast. We need to get Megan Bain back to championship level and not these small potatoes. Get Megan Bain back up there, because Megan Bain is a beast. We have Taya versus Alex here. Alex is now all elite. That's cool. But Alex got the win over Taya. Athena and Tony. Athena talking a bunch of shit, and here comes Tony Storm. She's like, look here, I'm the only balcony bitch around here. You best believe that. So she goes after Athena. Athena runs away, but I'm glad we're finally moving Athena up into the main roster picture. I am very happy about that. And I'm very excited to see Tony take on Billy next week, and Athena's going to be ringside. So I know we can build a good program here with these two. Very excited about that. 200K match. Who doesn't love these things, man? It's a tag team style, though. Who do we got? We got the Guns up, my boys. Where have you been? Crew, Big Bill Keith, and Gates of Agony. But with the help of a Ricochet, they get that 200K. Now they're Gates of Money. Yeah, they got 200K they have to split between the both of them after taxes and everything gets taken out. I think these matches are awesome, but the stipulation is silly, in my opinion. But great match. Almost my match of the night. Max versus Kyle O'Reilly. Well, Max in his open challenge. I'm just like, what are we doing here, man? I'm just getting sick of Max. I'm maxed out. But Kyle O'Reilly gets the win. There was a whole thing with Anthony Bowens and Billy Gunn. I'm like, just put them back together. Just put them back together. Let's get Max out of his funk. Let's get Bowens out of this funk. Let's get the Acclaimed and start scissoring again. Because these two are going nowhere alone. Roosh versus Shibata, goddamn. Man. Yo, I thought Gabe Kidd and was it Shibata last week? They beat the shit out of each other. But man, Roosh and Shibata. Roosh is my boy, though. Oh, Roosh got the win over Shibata. Of course, they started attacking afterwards like normal. And here comes Hobbs. And I was like, Hobbs and Roosh. Give me that. Oh, my gosh. But yeah, this match was awesome. Roosh versus Shibata. Then we go to my match of the night. Bandito, Jetspeed, and Dorada versus the Don Callis fam. Woo! You talk about high speed, just balls to the wall. Awesome. What I come to AEW for. Bandito, Jetspeed, and Dorada get the win. But damn, this was a fun show. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. Collision, July 19, 2025. Nigel, Tony, and Colt halfway on commentary until attacked by the Mux Cult. Match of the night is the main event itself. Moment of the night is Athena and Tony. These two are going to make some magic building up to either Forbidden Door or whenever Athena gets her title shot. She has that contract now, and she's lurking in the shadows. So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Share it with your grandma, share the bum down on Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Welcome. Never too late to start again at a record-setting All In.